Have you ever eaten and suddenly felt like your stomach doubled in size? Your clothes feel tighter, your abdomen feels full of uncomfortable hair, and you start wondering, why am I so bloated? Bloating is extremely common, and most of the time it isn't caused by something dangerous. But if it happens consistently, understanding the pattern matters. From gas and constipation to food intolerance, your menstrual cycle, and certain medical conditions, let's break down what could be causing it. First, bloating and actually looking bloated aren't exactly the same thing. Bloating describes the sensation of abdominal fullness, pressure, or tightness. Some people also develop visible enlargement of the abdomen called distension. You may feel gassy, uncomfortable, or notice that your waistband suddenly feels tighter. And surprisingly, the amount of gas in your digestive system isn't always the whole explanation. Let's start with food. Carbonated drinks introduce extra gas into your digestive tract, while certain carbohydrates are fermented by bacteria in your gut, producing gas. Beans, lentils, some vegetables, and sugar alcohols found in some sugar-free products can be triggers for some people. Eating very quickly can also make you swallow some more hair. But remember, food that causes bloating in one person may cause absolutely no problem in another. Constipation is another very common reason for bloating. If stools move slowly through your bowel, you may experience abdominal fullness and discomfort. You might have hard or lumpy stools, strains when going to the bathroom, go less than often usual, or feel like you haven't completely emptied your bowel. So if you're bloated, one of the first questions to ask yourself, when last did I have a normal bowel movement? If bloating repeatedly appears after particular foods, food intolerance or malabsorption may need to be considered. For example, lactose intolerance can cause bloating, gas, abdominal discomfort, and diarrhea after consuming lactose-containing food. Some people are sensitive to certain fermented carbohydrates known as FODMAPs, and celiac disease can also cause digestive symptoms. But don't unnecessarily remove entire food groups from your diet based on bloating alone. Persistent symptoms deserve proper assessment. Another common cause is irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. IBS can cause recurrent abdominal pain associated with changes in bowel habits, constipation, diarrhea, or sometimes both, and bloating is very common. However, IBS shouldn't simply be diagnosed because someone has a bloated stomach. Your symptoms, their duration, and presence or absence of warning signs all matters. For many women, bloating becomes particularly noticeable around period. Hormonal changes throughout the menstrual cycle can influence fluid retention in your belly, and also you may notice that your abdomen feels fuller or your clothes become tighter in the days around your menstruation. If bloating follows a predictable monthly pattern and then settles, your cycle may be contributing. Now, here is the important part. Bloating that is persistent, worsening, or significantly different from your normal pattern deserves attention, especially when accompanied by unexplained weight loss, blood in your stool, persistent vomiting, significant abdominal pain, or a persistent change in bowel habits. Persistent abdominal swelling or feeling full unusually quickly should also be discussed with a healthcare professional. And sudden severe abdominal pain or severe symptoms may require urgent medical assessment. So what will your doctor actually check? They want to know when your bloating started, how it often happens, whether this food triggers it, what your bowel movements are like, and whether you have any other symptoms. Depending on your history and examination, investigations might include blood tests, testing for celiac disease, or other investigations such as imaging or endoscopy when clinically appropriate. Not everybody with bloating needs every test. So here's the bottom line. Occasional bloating is extremely common. Sometimes it's related to what you've eaten, sometimes it's constipation, food intolerance, your menstrual cycle, IBS, or another digestive problem. Instead of focusing on one episode, look for a pattern. What did you eat? Are your bowel habits different? Does it happen around the period? And does the bloating disappear? Or is it becoming persistent? If it is persistent, worsening, or associated with warning signs, get medically evaluated immediately. I am Dr. Aminat. Follow Aminat's mini vlog for simple, evidence-based medical education because knowledge saves lives. Thank you.